Not that often that you'll hear me preach, but I'm going to preach today. And this is the sole reason why you should not smoke around computers. I think I've already made a video of this before. You see how clear that is? Well, this is clear because it doesn't have a plastic mesh in behind it. And see how not clear that is? You can kind of see through it. Okay, the particles that you can and can't see through. You see how this is kind of brown back here? Well, this is sole reason why computers overheat and they die in a sudden abrupt, not only because of lint, because of tar. Tar is a problem with desktops and laptops. And see how that got stuck into this mesh here. I'm going to rinse this out. I'm not going to peel it all the way back. Now, if it can clog that little vent up there, and you can't see, but you can see there's brown inside there. And this is your air intake area for your processor, and if it has no way of cooling across this, there's part of your heat sink there for your processor. If it can't take the heat away from it and blow it out, how can your processor cool down? So I'm going to continue on taking this computer apart, and I'm not even going to show you how to take it apart. I'm just going to take it apart and show you the effects of smoking around laptops. I just got the keyboard up. You can notice the tar on your keyboard. And you can see, you may not be able to see, you can see the tar and the soot of smoking while using your laptop. I got one more screw here to remove. And disconnect this just for the sakes of it. And I take this last panel off here, and you can see where it's blowing the tar out for the processor fan. And this is just gunk. That is soft to touch because there's so much stuff on there. Is it on your video cable? I'm going to disconnect these connections. There's for the audio port. Find the screws that are holding it down. There's one here. There's the processor fan. And here's where this is all collects up. You can see how I'm raking it. And you're supposed to be able to allow your computer to breathe. So if your computer gets this bad, just imagine what your lung does. I'm not here to advocate for you or your lungs, for the computers. The main reason they put this screen here is preventing lint and dust to getting to your fan. What happens is when you smoke, this blocks it up, which blocks that up, which blocks this up. When your computer overheats, and everything just goes down from there. This will slow your computer, this will turn your computer off, this will cause all kinds of issues. This is the main cooling section of your computer. You overheat it, it shuts down, just like your body. Just take a look at this. This is actually ridges of dust and tar. It's the same pattern as this, raised up onto this material, this screen material, and which is supposed to help protect your computer. Check this out. This is completely blocked. And there's no way there's any output going through. Now what you're inhaling and exhaling is cigarette smoke. And what you're exhaling is this stuff right here. This is tar. And this is tar gets stuck on dust. I'm going to replace this fan and I gotta clean this up. This is what your fan's supposed to look like, brand new. I mean, you're going to have some dust on it over a couple years. This is what it looks like when you're smoking through it. Now I've took and cleaned out and cleaned up the heatsink. And you can clearly see through the other side now. Whereas before you couldn't see anywhere through this. And I had to use Dawn dish soap to get the tar off of it. So in with the new, out with the old. I'm going to put the new processor cooling fan on it. And there's some more tar on the board. Perfect example of why you should never smoke. It's just like an ashtray. Thanks for watching my video. Hopefully this will curb you from smoking around your laptop. Treat it like your own child. Otherwise, it will die on you. I'll see you next time.